Okay. Hi Diksha, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking, sir.
Okay. So introduce yourself first.
Yes, sir. My name is Diksha, and currently I'm pursuing MCA. I have graduated from BCA, Bachelor in Computer Application. I have done in BCA. I have done basically programming and OOPS concept and some DBMS type uh, concepts. But when I entered into MCA, I got to know about MERN technology. So I started learning MERN technology. So I started with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then I moved forward to React.js and Node.js, Express.js, and MongoDB for databases. So right now I'm looking forward to get a role in development field and giving interviews.
Okay, that's good. So, like, for how long have you been learning front-end development?
From last 1 year plus, I'm learning.
Okay. Okay, so this interview will be mainly in 3 rounds. First, I will ask you some theoretical questions, and then output-based questions, and one machine coding round question. I will ask you to develop some application. Okay, some
Yes, sir.
small project kind of thing. Okay, so we will mainly focus on JavaScript and React. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, what is type of operator in JavaScript?
Okay, so type of operator gives us or return us the data type of a element. We can variable, not element, variable. Like
Yes.
say like lat, const, and var. We declare a variable with 3 of these, and we can find out the data type by the operator type of.
Yes, that's correct. So, what can be the possible values which type of operator returns?
Okay, so type of operator we can get to like undefined.
Yeah.
All the data types we can get like string,
Yeah.
undefined, number, symbol, boolean.
Yeah, that's correct.
Also object.
Yeah.
And array.
Okay, so array is also like a data type.
Yes, sir. Non-primitive data type.
Yeah. So if we do like this type of array, what will be the output? Type of some array, let's say one array.
Object.
Yeah. Why it is so?
Because in JavaScript, all the non-primitives. I don't know the base like the object will be get. I know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. So okay, now let's move to another question. Is JavaScript is a single-threaded or multi-threaded language?
JavaScript is a single-threaded language.
Okay. What does it mean by single-threaded?
Single-threaded means the JavaScript will compile the code via single thread, one line by line.
Okay.
So that is the basically meaning single-threaded.
Okay. Will it compile or execute? What will be the correct word?
It will execute.
Okay. Yeah.
It will compile the code line by line. It will compile the code line by line.
Okay. So is JavaScript compiled language or interpreted language?
JavaScript is an interpreted language because it goes line by line. So I think it is interpreted language.
Okay. But you just said it will compile line by line.
No, interpreted language. It will.
Okay. It's okay. So actually JavaScript is earlier it used to be interpreted language, but now it is a mixture of both. Like it is compiled also and interpreted also. Those parts which can be compiled, it compiles to make it faster, like to get the best of both worlds. It does compilation in time, just in time compilation. So it is interpreted and compiled both, like at the same time. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. What is scope?
Scope is the scope. We can define scope as a like when the where the variable can be accessible.
Yeah.
Suppose if we are declaring where, then it is a functional scope, and if we are declaring let and const, it will be a block scope.
Yeah, that's correct. What is lexical scope?
Lexical scope is the block scope around with the like lexical environment.
Yeah. What is lexical environment?
Uh, Lexical, like in Clojure we use lexical environment, so it is within the block and outside the block also.
Okay.
It is a lexical environment.
Yeah, that is correct partially. So lexical environment means the current scope plus its parent scope, like
Yes, parent scope.
like it can be its parent and its parent and up to global. So the combination of all scopes is called lexical scope for particular function or for particular block or particular line. The scope can be like defined based on particular line, at line number 10, for example, which all scopes has access to on that line number. So like the current scope and its parent, that combination is called lexical scope.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is difference between synchronous and asynchronous code?
Yeah. Synchronous code will be executed line after line, and asynchronous code will like start timeout function. It is an asynchronous code. It will go into the some. It will go into the like in queue.
Yes.
So that is a asynchronous code, and
Okay.
other than code are asynchronous code.
Okay. So do you know what does it mean by blocking the main thread?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So can you explain?
Okay, so like in promises, we can block the main thread.
Okay.
When we are fetching from when we are fetching through API from the server, and if we put like awaits keyword before the fetch function, so the code will wait,
Yeah.
and then the rest of the code will be executed after.
So this means blocking the main thread, right?
Yeah, kind of.
No, this is not blocking the main thread. When a main thread is blocked, you cannot do anything. Okay.
Okay, it freezes. Sometimes the browser got freezing.
Yeah.
That is
So what kind of code makes the browser freeze? Like,
okay. Um,
it's okay. You don't need to know all the answers. If you don't know, you can say you don't know. It is not that.
I don't know if I'm not able to make you understand, but yeah, I have coded it. Like I have blocked it like main thread using
Okay.
date object. We can block the code, block the main thread.
Yes, yes. Like along with like only date object will not block the main thread. We need to use it with something. What is that something?
set interval. We use set interval.
No, set interval is asynchronous code.
Like after the 4 seconds, we will take current time and we store the current time, and then we go
No.
for after the 4 seconds. Then we can block the main thread. Yeah,
No.
the code I know.
No, that code will not block. Any asynchronous code will not block the main thread. Asynchronous code means any set timeout, set interval, or promise code that does not block the main thread. While loop, for loop, any kind of loop,
Yeah.
which is synchronous code, that will block the main thread. And we can block the main thread just by running a for loop 10 million times or 100 million times. Okay, billion times. Then they just simply run a for loop. I is less than equal to 1 billion. Okay, that will block at least for 10-15 seconds. And if you want to, just let's say, if you want to block for a specific time, 10 minutes or 5 minutes or 2 minutes, 1 minute, then we can use date object and we can capture the start time, and the start time will keep incrementing automatically. When the time reaches, it will stop. So we can use with for loop or while loop. We can use dates. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, can you share your screen? Can you join with your laptop and share your screen?
Yes, sir. Hello?
Yes, yes. Okay. So I will send you one question.
In the chat box, yes, sir. Type of ABCD.
Yeah. So can you just share your screen from your laptop, from your desktop? And you can, in the Google Meet, you can switch off that camera so that background will not come. Switch off the camera for, yeah, that is okay. Yes. So
my screen is visible.
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay.
So what will be the output of this code? You don't need to, yeah, you can copy and paste in VS Code. Let's say if we run it in console, what will be the output? This is the question. This is JavaScript file. You need to write in the HTML file. Got it. So just put that, you can type it manually and put it in console.log. Console.log type of ABCD. Yeah, so basically that ABCD variable can be anything, any variable which does not exist in your JavaScript.
So it will return us the reference error, syntax error, or the not initialized. ABCD can't be accessible without permission. It's undefined. Initially, please note.
Can you zoom? Can you zoom your VS Code? Zoom it. Control plus. Control plus. It is not working.
Zoom control plus C to control plus you can zoom it.
Yes. Go to settings. We can zoom it manually. No. There is one settings icon in the bottom where user icon is there. Or press control comma. No, don't click that. Control and comma.
So sir, where?
Control comma. Just press control comma.
Control comma.
Yes, yes.
Comma.
Yes. Search for zoom. 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 Zoom level. Yes. In the zoom level, just below, type 3. Zoom level 3. That 0 number. Just change it to 3. Oh, it is too much. Make it 2. Yeah, that is okay. Now you can go to JavaScript file again. Yes. So what will be output here?
The error will be the ABCD is not initialized.
Okay. So it will give error, right?
Yes, that no. Okay, type of ABCD will be type of ABCD will be it will give us ABCD is not initialized. So if something is not initialized, then the default behavior default will be type of operator. So the default will be ABCD. I think it will be string. It is not initialized, so it will give us error.
Okay. Okay, you can check it. You can go to the browser and check it.
Undefined.
Yeah. Can you zoom your console also? Zoom in the console? No. Web page is being zoomed in. Just click on undefined and do control plus. Yes. No, let it be that much. Increase more. Okay, so the answer is undefined, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I
now
think the
come.
default type of the behavior is if you put anything, the default behavior is undefined.
Okay, now come back to VS Code. Come back. So just remove type of operator. Now what will be output?
Error. It will give us error.
Yes. So normally we try to access any variable which is not defined. It gives error that this variable is not defined. ABCD is not defined, right? But if we use type of operator, even though that variable is not defined, it will give undefined, right? Which is weird. Like it should not happen, but it is how it is. So now again put type of. Now below, like on line number 2, let ABCD. Just write let ABCD. That's it. Leave it. What will be output now?
Okay, so now it is also not undefined. Then it will be undefined also.
Okay. Okay, you can check. You can go to the browser and check.
Let ABCD. We initialize the ABCD here. And it is in a template also. So it will give us the undefined. I think I did undefined. Can I check?
Yeah, you can check. It told
Okay.
that it is in temporal dead zone.
Before initialization, it was undefined, and after it is initialization. Okay. I haven't
Yes.
gone like in depth in this like this.
Yeah, still this is basic question, right? It is not something advanced. So it's okay. It is difficult. It is not that everyone can answer this. Let me ask few more questions, then we'll move to that machine coding now. Okay. I will send you this question.
Okay, so A will be 1 and
Yes.
A will be 1 and here it will go for 2 and 3. So it will be 1. Here it will be, I think, empty and B will take 3. So A will be 1 and B will be 3.
Yeah, that is correct. So what we are doing here on line number 3, what you said?
Sorry, sir.
You said it correct, but I could not hear you because of network problem. What we are doing on line number 3?
We are destructuring A, B, and C, A, B.
Yes, correct. So let's put more variables or like more values inside array up to 6. Put 1, 2, 3, like after 3 put 6, 4, like 4 to
After
6.
3,
No, like 4, 5, 6. 4,
okay.
5, 6.
4, 5, 6. Okay.
Okay, let's say we want the fifth value. Let's say we want to extract 5. We need only 5. How will you extract it? How will you destructure it?
Only 5. So we can like do this comma, comma.
Yeah, we can do that, but let's say we have 50 elements inside the array.
Okay.
We will not keep
Then
doing
we
like this.
can, yeah, then we can do this.
Yes.
And
No, that was correct. That was correct.
Correct.
Curly bracket was correct.
B, then we go for
You are doing in the reverse order. Yeah, that is correct. We will access the fifth element. Okay.
object destructuring. We are doing object destructuring.
Yes. Here we are doing object destructuring on an array. Why can we do this? Why is it possible with array?
Sorry, sir.
Why is it possible to do destructuring, object destructuring on an array?
Because array is also objective.
Yeah.
Like in JavaScript, all the data types are objective.
Yeah.
That's
That's
right.
correct. So what does 4 represent here? 4. What does it mean by 4 when you written 4? Why did you write 4?
4 is index.
Yeah. So in objects, index is in arrays. If we represent it in an object form, index becomes key and the element becomes value. Okay. Okay. Now, yeah. Now let's move to the machine coding round. You have to make one accordion. So you can make in React or you can make in JavaScript. Accordion component. Where would you like to make it?
I have created the React app already, so I can use that.
Yeah, you can use that, and your screen sharing stopped. You left with the laptop. So you have 30 minutes for making accordion. Okay.
Yes, sir. There's a link here.